Hi, my name is Margarita, and I would like to talk to you guys about weeks 13 and 14 of my pregnancy. So, on week 13, finally, we're getting close to the second trimester, but I'm still, luckily, I'm not painfully bloated anymore, but I'm still throwing up at least once or twice a day, not very comfortable, and now I have to eat really small meals now in order not to throw up my meal. So yeah, and I stopped taking my B6 vitamin. I know that it's been helping me not vomit, but I was already vomiting at least once a day with it, and now I'm kind of there without it, and I'm okay without it. Like, it's the same symptoms, especially with the vomiting, that I was experiencing with it. So I decided to get off of it. My emotions are completely and utterly back, so I'm actually really happy about that. I didn't feel like myself. I couldn't express myself the way I wanted to, so I'm actually really happy with that. So that one of the main reasons why I wanted to get off of it, because I just I didn't feel like myself, like I said. And so yeah, and then I started getting more of the round ligament pain. It was a little more uncomfortable than the week before, and it just feels like kind of like when you've exercised and you haven't done it in a long time and you get sore, and when you do a stretch it feels kind of painful but also relieving, and that's how it feels. The bad thing is it kind of, for me, it mimics needing to go to the restroom, especially peeing. And so I'll just go to the restroom and pee, and then not even 5 minutes later, I need to pee again, or I feel like I do. It's just that for me, it mimics peeing, and then I'll go and I'll just pee a drop. And so it's been a little annoying, like not very comfortable at all. And let's move on to week 14 and still vomiting. And the bad thing is, during this week, I would have a really good day, no vomiting. And then the next day, I would vomit like once or twice. And so it's annoying because I've been told, hey, when you stop vomiting, it happens just one day and it's gone. And I'm just not very happy. Oh, my dog's right here. Um, that the fact that I feel like, okay, it's over, the vomiting's over, and then the next day it's back, and it's just, I literally wanted it to be over, but oh well. And I mean, what can I do? So not nothing really. So yeah. So I'm still a little bloated. Like, everyone's really excited to see my bump, but again, like I've shown you guys before, and right now it's not much different from the video before, but it still kind of protrudes, and a lot of people think it's the baby, and no, it's bloating, just a bunch of bloat, and so they get really happy trying to touch it. I'm like, it's that's not the baby. I'm sorry. It's much lower. It's the baby's barely coming out of, I guess, out of my pelvic bone to come out into the stomach area, but whatever makes them happy, right? So yeah, and then again with the round ligament pain, this week is a lot worse. Like, it hurts to do bowel movements. Like, I have to really strain. It's not to the point of constipation. It's just at that moment, I have to figure out what muscles I need to use in order to do that bowel movement. And it's not pleasant at all. Like, it feels like I can feel every single muscle that's involved, and it kind of hurts a little bit too. Just not the pooping action, but the muscles that are helping it, I guess. So it's a different experience. But yeah, and then I can't really stretch backwards, I guess, too much. Like, if it's because it'll stretch out the ligament, and it's pretty painful. And yeah, no. So I try avoiding a long stretch, and it sucks because sometimes that was what would actually help me relieve pain, and now that I can't do it, it's just kind of there, just it's annoying. But I did want to add that I did not talk about my appointment on my last video, 11 to 12. On week 11, I actually went to the OBGYN, and we had the NIPT results were they can tell you the gender and they can tell you if there is a chance of your child having um, trisomy. It could be 18, 20, what I think it's 21 or 23, I forget. But yeah, there's just different things that they look for. And luckily, everything came out negative on that. So hopefully everything's fine. But I also found out the gender, and I'm very impatient. Darla, no growling. No growling. So I'm very impatient with the gender, and I really, really, really wanted to know. And I wanted a girl. Like, hands on, I've always seen myself as a girl mom. And I am deeply disappointed. I mean, it's not bad, but I was disappointed the fact that we were having a boy. My husband is ecstatic, like super duper ecstatic of having a boy. That's what he wanted, and I wanted a girl. So gender disappointment is pretty real. I'm over it now. That's why I'm able to talk about it right now about it. But for the first week or two, I was down because I had these expectations in my head of having a girl, and yeah, and just having to put them down, and now knowing I'm having a boy and having new expectations for having the boy have now helped me kind of overcome it. And I'm still really excited for the baby. Like I'm still gonna love this baby regardless of the gender. Just like I said, gender disappointment. Do not let anyone belittle you on feeling it. You will get over it, hopefully. But yeah, like my mom tried to tell me I was acting childish. The fact that I was really disappointed of having my son, like, and I told her, you need to give me time in order to completely get over it. I, regardless, will love the baby, so there is no doubt about that. But just let me kind of just let go of those expectations. And that's all it really was. And she did apologize to me because, I mean, I needed to have that expression. I needed it to come out, even if I knew she was not going to be happy about the news. But her knowing that I was sharing at least that with her, she felt better that I did. And once she completely understood how I was feeling, she completely supported me throughout the rest of it. So I'm actually really happy. And we have decided on a name, but we're not going to share until later. Because, like I said, it could automatically change from something I really like right now. And then if I hear it from someone else, I'll probably be like, we need a name change. But we will see. And yeah, and I've already been buying stuff for boys, and I'm pretty excited on that. Like, I only have honestly like 3 things in my registry that are for boys, and one of them is a sleeper, or yeah, those long kind of pajama onesies, I guess. And that's one thing I have for a boy. The hooded towel, and I guess sunglasses, because I could have made the sunglasses really girly and like, I mean, that cat eye if it was a girl, but I just chose regular sunglasses. I mean, the sunglasses can be for either a boy or a girl, the ones that I picked, but if anything, those are the only things that I am getting that are gender based at the moment, or putting on my registry for being for a gender, because I mean, I really don't want to put clothes just because people buy you whatever clothes they want anyway. So I'm gonna wait until after the baby shower in order to get more clothes. You have to see what you're gonna get and then kind of fill in what you're gonna need as the time goes on. So yeah, so I'm gonna try my best not to buy clothes, and if I do, it'll probably be for the older, like 6 to 9 months. I do not know how my child's gonna, like, if the child will be born really small or big, but I was really petite as a child. My husband was too, so there's a high chance of the child just being in the newborn stage or in the 0 to 3 stage for a long time in terms of size. So we'll see. When we get there, updates will be there, but whatever. But that's about it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I will see you guys next time in my 15 to 16 week. And I'm having a what's my call it, an OBGYN visit soon. So hopefully I will tell you guys any news or updates if there's any, because sometimes I go in there and she tells me absolutely nothing. You're doing fine. I can hear the heartbeat, and then that's it. So yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.